Welcome, my fellow horror enthusiasts, to a place where shadows dance and whispers echo with the chilling tales of the past. Tonight we venture into the overgrown thorns of haunted gardens, where the rustling of leaves might just be the spectral touch of a ghostly hand. We'll unearth the stories of those who met their unfortunate ends amidst the beauty and tranquility of nature, their souls forever entwined with the soil. So lock your doors, turn off the lights, and huddle close, my friends, as we unveil the mysteries of 3 haunted gardens and the ghostly caretakers who tend to them for eternity. Our first stop brings us to Whispering Willow Gardens, a deceptively serene name for a place steeped in chilling lore. Locals tell of a solitary gardener, Silas, who dedicated his life to its splendor. Silas found solace in the quiet company of his plants. He knew every inch of this garden, every bloom, every root. But fate had a cruel twist in store. One stormy night, as lightning split the sky, Silas was tending to his roses. A bolt of lightning struck Silas, his life extinguished in a flash. Now locals say Silas never truly left his garden. His presence can still be felt among the rustling leaves and roses. Visitors tell of an unnatural chill that settles over the garden at dusk. Some claim to see Silas's ghostly silhouette tending to his eternal charge. They say if you listen closely, you can hear his voice murmuring to his floral companions. The eerie garden stands as a reminder that some bonds, even in death, can never be broken. Next time you find yourself in a secluded garden, remember Silas, the ghostly gardener, and be careful not to disturb his eternal watch. Our next haunting tale takes us to the overgrown ruins of what was once a grand estate, its crumbling walls now entwined with ivy, a testament to the relentless passage of time. It is here, nestled amongst the decay and desolation, that we find the tragic garden, a place where beauty and sorrow intertwine in a haunting embrace. The estate was once home to a wealthy family, the Aldens, known for their lavish parties and their beautiful daughter, Ilara. Ilara, with her long flowing hair as black as night and eyes that sparkled like diamonds, was the darling of her parents, the apple of their eye. She was a bright and cheerful child, her laughter echoing through the halls of the grand manor, bringing joy to all who knew her. Ilara's sanctuary, her own personal haven, was the estate's garden. It was here, amongst the vibrant blooms and the fragrant herbs, that she spent countless hours, her innocent heart finding solace in the beauty of nature. But fate, it seems, had other plans for young Ilara. One fateful afternoon, as the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the estate, Ilara vanished without a trace. Her parents, frantic with worry, searched high and low for their beloved daughter, their hearts heavy with dread. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months, but Ilara was never found. The grand estate, once filled with laughter and music, fell silent, the weight of their grief too heavy to bear. The garden, once Ilara's sanctuary, became a place of sorrow, its once vibrant flowers wilting and dying as if mirroring the family's broken hearts. Years passed, and the Aldens, consumed by their grief, abandoned the estate, leaving it to decay and ruin. But locals whispered that Ilara's spirit, unable to find peace, remained trapped within the walls of the garden, forever searching for her parents. Visitors to the tragic garden tell of a chilling presence that permeates the air, a sense of overwhelming sadness that washes over you like an icy wave. Some claim to have heard the faint sound of a young girl's laughter echoing through the overgrown paths, as light and carefree as the wind. Others have reported seeing a fleeting glimpse of a young girl, her long black hair flowing in the breeze, her white dress billowing around her, vanishing as quickly as she appears. One chilling account tells of a group of teenagers daring each other to spend the night in the abandoned estate. As darkness descended and shadows stretched, they gathered in the overgrown garden, their laughter echoing in the stillness of the night. Suddenly the temperature plummeted, and an unnatural chill settled over them. The laughter died in their throats as they heard a soft voice, whispering their names, each syllable laced with an otherworldly sorrow. Terrified, the teenagers fled the garden, their hearts pounding in their chests, the chilling sound of the young girl's voice echoing in their ears. They never returned to the tragic garden, forever haunted by their encounter with Ilara's restless spirit. The tragic garden stands as a somber reminder that even in the most beautiful of places, darkness can linger, and some wounds, like the loss of a child, never truly heal. Chapter 3. Our final destination lies shrouded in an eerie silence, bathed in the cold ethereal glow of the full moon. This, my friends, is the moonlit garden, a place whispered to be guarded by a spectral caretaker, a being as old as time itself. Legends speak of a solitary figure cloaked in shadow, its features obscured by the darkness, who emerges only under the light of the full moon, its eyes, they say, glowing with an unnatural intensity. Some believe it to be the spirit of a former groundskeeper, bound to the garden for eternity, protecting its secrets from those who would dare disturb its peace. Others whisper of a darker entity, a creature of the night, drawn to the garden's energy, feeding off the life force of any living thing that dares to enter its domain. Whatever the truth may be, one thing remains certain: the moonlit garden is a place of power, a place where the veil between the living and the dead is thin, where the whispers of the past echo through the trees, and where the shadows hold their breath, waiting for the moon's embrace. It is said that the garden's caretaker, this enigmatic guardian of the night, possesses an uncanny ability to blend seamlessly with the shadows, its presence felt more than seen. Some say it can manipulate the very plants themselves, twisting vines and thorns, creating an impenetrable barrier to ward off intruders. One chilling tale speaks of a group of paranormal investigators, armed with their cameras and EMF readers, determined to capture evidence of the moonlit garden's ghostly guardian. They arrived on the night of the full moon, their excitement palpable as they set up their equipment, their cameras pointed towards the heart of the garden. As the moon reached its zenith, bathing the garden in its cold light, the air grew heavy, charged with an unseen energy. The investigators' instruments began to go haywire, their needles spiking erratically, their cameras flickering as if plagued by interference. A sudden gust of wind swept through the garden, rustling the leaves, sending a shiver down their spines. And then they saw it, a tall, shadowy figure emerging from the darkness, its eyes glowing with an eerie, otherworldly light. Fear gripped their hearts as the figure glided towards them, its movements fluid and silent, like a predator stalking its prey. One by one, the investigators fled, their equipment abandoned in their haste to escape the garden's clutches. They never returned, their experience leaving them shaken and forever changed. The moonlit garden remains a place of mystery, its secrets hidden beneath the veil of night, guarded by its spectral caretaker. It serves as a chilling reminder that some places are best left undisturbed, their mysteries left unsolved, for some secrets are too terrifying to uncover. The air grows cold as the tales come to an end, the echoes of ghostly whispers lingering in the stillness. We've journeyed through haunted gardens, felt the chill of spectral hands, and glimpsed the sorrow that lingers in forgotten places. But the night is far from over, my friends. The shadows hold countless stories waiting to be unearthed, and I, your guide through the darkness, will be here to share them with you. Until next time, sleep tight if you can. Remember, the next chilling tale could be your own.